Yeah, good evening. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Friday, the 3rd of July, 2020. This is a look at this is my weekly analysis video where I go over all the pairs I'm trading on the daily charts using the high probability method. So it's a bit quiet. It's a Friday evening, got some downtime in between games of football. So I might as well have a look at it. All right, this is my watch list. This is Trading View. This is the daily charts. So I just better make sure they are daily charts. This is the watch list. Everything you see highlighted in blue means I've got trades on. No highlight, no trade. If there's pink there, it means I'm probably looking at something come Monday morning. I can already tell with TradingView. So I did up a sheet just there. Now that just explains the setup without me going through every video. Now, if you want to read what's what on my charts, just pause the video and read that. Like I always say, if you can't understand me, I talk too quick, can't understand the Australian accent, or English is not I nearly said Australian, it's not your first language, English is not your first language, just pause the video and read my notes on the chart, and you can always rewind, etc., and go back. I do talk pretty quick and I go through it, assuming that most people know. I've done plenty of videos. You can always have a look at my YouTube channel. If you do a search, something like high probability examples, it'll take you to a couple of videos that show you the setup, the full setup in action, and all this here. All right, so let's get on the charts and have a look. I'll run through a few things when I'm on here anyway, so you'll know what I'm talking about. AusCAD, not on a trade. Now, all these trades are recorded. There's no trades on this at the moment, obviously. On a shared spreadsheet on Google Drive, everyone has access to that spreadsheet. There's a link to that spreadsheet in the description of the video, so you're more than welcome to check it out. I've been doing the daily charts now for just over a year on the current spreadsheet. So the profit to date is since I've started trading this pair, it's how much I've made on it. Keeping in mind, this is all based on a 0.02 base lot, except for the pound USD. So all the other pairs, 0.02 base lot, which is about 20 cents per pip. So AusCAD, nothing happened. This thing's stuck in a sideways range. You think it looks bad on the daily chart? I'm still trading on the 6-hour charts. Should have a look at that. So nothing happening. Trends up, but having trouble breaking through this resistance level. The green lines are possibly setting up for hidden bullish divergence, but nothing's been confirmed yet. So let's get into it. Aus-Swiss. Now, you'll see numerous trades. Like I said, you read that Word document I just put up there. These are sells, the red ones, buys are the blue ones. You can read my notes here. This is all one sequence of trades. My overall break-even is this yellow line for all of these trades. So I want price to go down. At the moment, it's setting up for a buy. The MACD Platinum, which is a zero leg MACD, if it's below the zero level, then I'm looking to buy. Grey vertical line means a warning. In this case, green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. Looking to buy. So what I'll do then is hedge this sequence here and start a new sequence too. I'm getting out of the hedging type trading, as I've mentioned a few times now, but I've been in a few now. I've got to try and work my way out, but generally on the daily charts, I won't be doing too much more hedging. I'll still do a little bit when it suits me, but generally, no, it'll be just, the hedging will be on the 12-hour charts and below. So Japanese yen took a buy here a few days ago, going nowhere. Keep in mind, this is Friday evening for me. It's about nearly 8 p.m. my time. And it is a public holiday in the US tonight, so the markets are just about finished for the week now, I'd say, or pretty close to it. Once Europe closes down, there's no US market, so that'll be it until Monday. So we're in a buy here. That's the buy. Here's my stop level. It's hidden bullish divergence. You can always read my notes here. Break through this top level here would be great. New Zealand. Took a sell, I think that was this morning, must have been. So sequence one took a sell, fifth sell, that's that one there. Gives me a couple of break-even levels, one for sequence one and one for overall. Sequence 2 is a buy, sell, so that's hedged. Break even, B/E, break even, NA, not applicable, as hedged. Sequence 2 starts on this candle, sequence 1 starts on this candle. There could be multiple trades taken on the same candle, depending on how many sequences I'm in. So that's the Oz-New Zealand sell trade taken this morning. So it was a fifth sell on sequence 1 and a second hedge sell on sequence 2. I made note of my in the Facebook group that I want to see this support level broken really to the downside. All right, Aussie USD, multiple trades again, sequences. Again, possibly setting up for a buy. There's a warning line there. Ideally, I'd like to see price come down closer to the 50 EMA, at least come very close or it'll touch it. At this stage, it hasn't quite done it. This green line here is 70-cent level, also a big resistance level, which is a big number. So if I've got to buy now, I wouldn't be that confident in it, but I have to take it because I'm in a sequence. So it'll be a hedge, and then it'll be a new buy on this, and it'll probably get up here, bounce off this again, and come back down. That's it. Theory. That's a theory. All right, CAD Swiss. Now I'm going to have to shorten this a bit. This is one of my problem pairs. I'm in 5 buy trades from back here. I haven't drawn the horizontal lines in because it just clutters up my chart too much. So 5 buys, they got away from me. The good thing is I'm not, other than losing money on the buy trades, I'm not losing any money on the overnight interest rate or the swap rate. So they're actually a good positive swap rate. So I am making money that way. As long as price doesn't fall too far, I should be right. That's my overall break-even all the way up here for all trades. At the moment, I'm not really worried about these 5 trades, which are this group here to my left. I'm more worried about what's happening in here. So I've got sequence 2. You can read the notes here for sequence 2. Break-evens here. It sort of got close a couple of times. It never really pushed down. I was hoping to push. It sort of got to it and just bounced off. Now it's going to the upside. There's a warning. I guess with that warning there in hindsight, when it broke to the break-even, I probably should have collected my break-even and got out of Dodge. I think it didn't get low enough if I'm looking. No, I thought I had some notes here saying on the third sell, I needed it for a certain level to cover any of the overnight swap. So I don't think it actually made it. Now it's going against me. So we'll just have to try and work my way out of it again. CAD Yen. In a buy trade here a few days ago, there's sort of this big support / resistance. It was resistance, and it's broken through, come back support now. Took a buy up here, stop and place there, MACD's below the 0 level. Swiss Yen, same deal, buy here. MACD was below the 0 level, very close to 0 level now. Hit this big resistance level, and it's bounced straight back. So on Monday, I'm probably going to look at closing half of this and putting a stop down here, just in here somewhere. Just need some sort of protection. It would have been nice to see it break through that cleanly, but it didn't. So be it. And see what I mean by price coming back. The MAs are up. Prices come back very close to the 50. That's what you want to see, or into them. Euro Aussie, one of my problem pairs. Oh, see that little dot there? I'd say I'll mark that because I just saw a little dot. Sometimes for trading view, when you flick between charts or different time frames on the same chart, you'll get a bit of an idea what's going to happen next on the next candle if price remains as is. There's a little QMP filter dot appeared there. As soon as price moves, that'll go though. If it was on MT4 or MT5, you wouldn't see that dot until the candle closes. It's just one of the little things about TradingView, and on Friday it's a good thing because it sets you up for Monday nicely. So we're in a few sequence 1, sequence 2. So sequence 1 is here, which is just a sell. It's got a stop and play, so that's no problem. Sequence 2 is all these trades. It's going the wrong way. I've got to get up to these yellow levels, and it's tomorrow, on Monday it looks like we'll be taking a hedge on sequence 2 and possibly starting a new sequence 3. Euro CAD, see there's that red dot, it disappeared. So that's why that's marked. Another one's been going sideways, stuck in this, you see the blue trend lines, stuck in a range. This is the daily chart. That's from 15th of April, and what are we now? April, May, June, July. That's just sideways crap, really. So we're not getting up to our break even. We're in the one sequence of trades. Looks like we're going to be reversing again. I will probably take a hedge sell and also a sequence 2 sell if that's everything remains as is on Monday. Euro Swiss in a sell up here, stop in place. Got a warning, got a green MACD, platinum dot below the 0 level, possible hidden bullish divergence forming, but still not yet, still not confirmed. I draw these trend lines in and I keep on adjusting them every day, and if it went down like that, it's no, say for example there, it's no longer valid, just delete it. Just a bit of preparation, guys, that's all it requires, so I know what I'm doing. So when I wake up at 6 a.m. nowadays, bleary-eyed and half asleep, at least I don't have to think too much, still make plenty of mistakes. Euro pound, this big green line is a big number, 90-cent levels. You can see it there, 0.90000. Took a sell. MACD platinum was just above the 0 level. There was regular bearish divergence. So it was a high risk trade. You can see my notes here, trading into the MAs, regular bearish divergence. And we're at this big number here. So if this goes down to the 0 level on Monday or Tuesday, then I'll be looking at closing at half and tighten that stop up. There's not much wiggle room on high risk trades like that. Euro yen took a sell up here, got a stop in place there, then taken a buy based on hidden bullish divergence. It's sort of gone up and sort of come against me a little bit. My overall break even is this yellow line because I'm net positive, positive 0 plus 0.01. As long as price, got it right, remains above the yellow line, I'm in profit with both trades. So as long as price stays up here, above this yellow line, I'm in profit. Euro New Zealand. This is a busy chart. I know a lot of these charts get very busy. That's why I tell you to pause the video, have a read. They get a bit cluttered looking with all the trade lines. You know, a pure price action trader would look at that and go, oh, that's ugly, but most of that is just the trades, not the actual indicators or anything, other than some divergence and trend lines, etc. What have we got here? We've got two sequences, sequence 1, sequence 2. Sequence 2 is a brand newie. It's a sell, got to really break, I took it this morning actually, got to break this low, and a fourth hedge sell was taken on sequence 1. So I'm not sure. Okay, that break even, overall break even level is in the wrong spot by a long shot. Sorry, my apologies. I'll have to change that break even level. It's not right, so I'll get rid of that. I'll make a note of that. Euro New Zealand. Yeah, that's not right. It's break evens. That's not right either. No. Oh, it could be. Sorry, could be. Yeah, sorry. That's wrong. That's right. It's way off the charts, way down here somewhere. It's never going to happen. But in the meantime, concentrating on sequence 2. Then I'll look to fix up sequence 1. This pair's not a bad pair to trade, actually, so it's all good. Yeah, I've just confused myself. Sorry about that. All right, Euro USD. Got to stop in there. So what have we got? Oh yeah, sequence 2 is a buy up here, and it's got a stop in place. Sequence 1's, you can read, is all those notes, including a buy on this one. I've got to get up to these levels here for break even. The buy was taken on hidden bullish divergence. Not much happening though. Going against me. Pound Aussie. Rightio. This one's caused me a bit of grief. Sequence 1. It's all sequence 1. And we keep on getting high risk stuff going up that way. You can see the MAs are starting to spread out. Trends obviously heading down, but we've had some regular bullish divergence. We have a couple of them now, so eventually that will turn, and we'll try and get up to this yellow line and try and get out of this trade. We are above when I took this trade this morning, I am above the zero level, but it's all right with divergence as long as one side's on the right side of the zero level with divergence. I prefer not to be on this side because it takes away one of my trade management things, but got to do what I've got to do when I'm stuck in sequences. Pound CAD took a buy a couple of days ago, stop and place down below the lows here. You can see my notes, little regular bullish divergence. Now I've got a support level, just not really doing it, not getting up there. Market's been pretty quiet. Pound Swiss. All right, I'm going to sell here with a stop and place here, which is good. That's sequence 1. Sequence 2 was a buy a couple of days ago, going nowhere. It's got a stop and place here. Overall break even for both trades is here. Again, it's positive, plus 0.01. So as long as price remains above that yellow line, I'm good on both trades. Pound New Zealand, I think this has caused me all the grief. I'm in 3 sequences and they're all to the long side. And you can see all my break-evens are all up here and this thing's just going down and down and down. So ideally, we're starting to get regular bullish divergence. Need to see this thing reverse for me to, at the moment, in a bit of a world of pain on this pair. It's probably between it and the Swiss franc, it's not good. All right, pound yen. In a sell up here, got a stop and place in actually 2 sells. Sequence 1, sequence 2, 2 sells. Took a buy, sort of went up and I thought I might close one of those sells, but it's sort of stalled a bit now. And so it's rolling over. At the moment, actually, I'm locking in a profit. I can't lose on anything because I'm currently hedged. So I've got 0.02 long and 2 0.01 shorts. So I'm hedged. Locking in a profit. There's a stop and place for the buy. Probably move that up a bit. And stop and place for the sells. Pound USD, a lot happening from way back here, a lot of trades. Just been meandering, trying to hit the break-even levels, not quite getting there. I'm in a big sequence. This is where I said everything's based on a 0.02 lot. This one I went 5 times size, so I started with 0.10. Not sure why I did that. There would have been a reason at the time. I can't remember now. It was a while ago. When was that trade? December. So who says you can be in the trades for a long time? What is it, July? All right, so we've made plenty of profit on the pound USD. So I'm racking up the dollars, but I'm just not cracking this sequence. That's the problem. I keep on working this sequence on 2, so I've taken a sell here. It's got a stop in place, and I've now taken a buy, and it's sort of here. It's going nowhere. So that should be sequence 3 then. It should be one of them, sequence 3. I'll fix that up too. I'll fix that up. I'll just make a note. I'll fix that. Put an S3 in there. All right, New Zealand CAD. See, there's that dot on the QMP. It's disappeared. So on Monday, if price remains as is, there's going to be a buy there. This is a pair I make some good money on. Now, that's a buy signal. I'm not sure if I'm going to take it. I'll have a think about this over the weekend. The MACD Platinum's not that far below the 0 level. And look at price. It's just broken through this, I would call a resistance level. Now, it's just broken through. And it didn't come back to the MAs. The MAs are spreading, so the trend's up. It's not a great setup. And, you know, there's nothing to say you don't have to take every trade. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes a setup just doesn't look right. And I've been looking at charts for years. You know, this thing could go to the moon. Who knows? But to me, that's not a good setup just because it hasn't come back far enough. Yes. Yeah, I'm not convinced. But we'll see what happens. I'll have a think about it on the weekend. No trades on at the moment. New Zealand, Swiss franc. Took a buy in here this morning. MACD below the 0 level. Hidden bullish divergence. This little support level. Got to break up through this, but it's got a fair way to go yet. So that's looking all right. New Zealand Japanese yen. Oh, it's heading in the right direction. In the sequence, have been for a while. Sequence 1, sequence 2, a few days ago, new buy in here. That's got to stop in place. Like I said, I'm getting away from the hedging. So these new trades, you'll see stops in place. The stops are more of a safety stop. I don't expect these to be actually taken out. I'm either going to move them before there or close the trade before it gets down there. So, but they're just there to protect the capital, that's all. So you give them plenty of room. That's, look for, put them below the MAs. Most people would probably jam it up in here somewhere where it's, give it plenty of room. So that's a buy there. It's going all right. Got to get up through these yellow lines. I'll be glad to see the back of that pair too. New Zealand USD. Took a trade this morning by looks. So I've got to sell sequence 2. It's got to stop in place. That's a new trade this morning. And in a heap of other trades on this sequence 1 here, you can see my notes. Again, it's the MACD Platinum's just about remained above the 0 level the whole way and really never come back. You got to remember this coronavirus really affected the markets, affected the technical setups and that. When you get big moves like this, it throws all your technical indicators out, and it's going to take especially the longer time frames, it's going to take longer for the market to sort of rebalance. I don't know if that's the right word, but get sort of back in sync with all the indicators and that. So it's pretty hard going at the moment, but we're getting there slowly. So let's keep on going down my list. USD CAD. There was a new sell here, taken on sequence 2. It's got to stop in place. And there is a sequence. What's this blue line here for? All right, mate. I don't know why there's a blue line there, because sequence 1 should be on the furthest left blue line. I'll make a note of that. That's another one I've got to fix up. Jeez, I'm well prepared tonight, aren't I? Well, I'm in a sequence of trades and start off with a buy, so I'm assuming that's it, but I'll double check it. So buy, look at my notes, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So I'm hedged. Yep, that makes sense. I'll double check it after the video. New sell taken here. All right, USD Swiss franc. Right, this is one that is causing me grief. GP pound New Zealand and USD Swiss franc. I mean, 3 sequences, and I think they're all the same way. Yeah, they're all to the upside. All these break-even levels up here. At least it's holding ground. It's not falling away. I probably should draw a support level there. I'll do that after the video. We did have a poke down here with this candle, but generally that support level's held. It's nice base forming there, and the MACD's going up. So I'll draw those lines in. That's another one I've got to fix up. So I'm looking to go to the upside. It's pretty ugly. It's been a tough pair to trade, the Swiss franc. And I'm thinking about reducing a few of the pairs I'm trading. I'm going to look at my totals. Even though I made a few dollars on this, if I close everything now, that all that profit will be wiped out. So it's not a pair that's been kind to me, and it's hard work. So, right, USD Japanese yen. Took a buy. It's got a stop in place. It's not really going anywhere. There's a nice base here. That's why I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt at the moment. It was a bit of a high risk trade into the MAs. Come Monday, I'll have a look at this. If this is through it's just about through the 0 level now, the MACD Platinum, through the 0 level, I'll think about closing that trade completely, or just closing half, but I'm not going to get much out of it, and jamming a stop right up below the recent lows there. So that's it, guys, for the daily charts. Made a few mistakes here on the charts. I've got a few things to fix up after the video. And here's my notes again, just to give you an idea what this is. Also, keep in mind, too, you're more than welcome to join the JAGfx Facebook group or Telegram groups if you haven't already done so. There I discuss all these daily charts and setups, and post the screenshots and keep up to date with trade management, etc., and exits. So it's all in there, all very transparent, all recorded on that shared spreadsheet I was telling you about earlier. And if you do like these videos, please hit the subscribe button. If nothing else, hit the like button. And thanks to all those people that have subscribed lately. Now, it's the weekend. It's Friday night. It's about just past 8 o'clock. Normally, I'll be on about my 3rd or 4th beer by now. But I'm trying to have a bit of a break from it. So, yes, I thought I'd do these videos and take my mind off going to the bar and watching football. Enjoy the weekend all. Stay safe wherever you are, and I'll speak to you on next week. Cheers.